a team of civic rights defenders in Rivers State calls for the arrest and prosecution of Ahoada West Local Government Chairman Mr. Eugene Epele Cheta over his misconduct as a public office holder. Coalition of human rights activists in Port Harcourt has, in a press conference with journalists in Rivers State, called for the arrest and prosecution of the chairman of Ahoada West Local Government Area, Mr. Eugene Epele Cheta, over his conduct of assault and abuse of office. Mr. Cheta is said to have physically assaulted Miss Ogadimma Minnie Uchechi, a 26-year-old female, and her widowed mother in their village residence in Idioku, in Ahoada West Local Government Area, Rivers State. Briefing newsmen of the incident, the Executive Director of Relief Human Rights Clinic, Mr. Green Isaac, and his team of other civic rights defenders in Rivers State demand the immediate arrest and prosecution and apology by Mr. Cheta to Uchechi and her mother. Mr. Eugene Cheta, the chairman, Ahoada West Local Government Area, is said to have stormed the village residence of Miss Uchechi, an only child, ordering one of his aides to beat Miss Uchechi and her mother. The victims narrowly escaped their hometown to Port Harcourt City to seek for refuge and justice.
We, members of the Coalition of Human Rights in Rivers State, and other partners, civil society organizations, well-meaning Nigerians in Rivers State, address the public today on a grave case of assault, abuse of power, and gross violation of fundamental human rights against Miss Ogadimma Uchechi, a 26-year-old girl, an indigenous of Odioku village in Ahoada West local government area in Rivers State. The background of the case is, on Monday, the 2nd of March, at about 2:20 p.m., Miss Ogadimma Uchechi ran to her office seeking an urgent protection after she and her mother were violently assaulted on the orders of the chairman of Ahoada West local government area, Mr. Eugene Epele Cheta. On Sunday, the 1st of March 2026, he allegedly stormed Miss Ogadimma's family home with his younger brother, thugs, security personnel, and other associates, demanded her whereabouts from the mother, and ordered the house to be searched. We don't know who gave him such power. With witness accounts indicate that the chairman instructed those with him to assault both mother and daughter, boasting that nothing will happen because he is the chairman. Miss Ogadimma and her mother were brutally attacked. In fear for her life, Miss Ogadimma escaped and fled to Port Harcourt. She sought medical attention at the Nigerian Police Clinic and reported the incident to the International Federation of Women Lawyers, FIDA, Nigeria, in Port Harcourt, before formally reporting to Relief Human Rights. Threat, intimidation, and fear for safety. Following the incident, Ms. Ogadimma received threats and intimidating calls from unknown persons. She also received calls purportedly from political office holders and even divisional police officer of her LGA, which frightened her for fear. The chairman allegedly boasted that no one would protect her and that she would pay with her life. This pattern of intimidation constitutes obstruction of justice, abuse of office, and continuing threat to life and safety of citizens. Our demands, as a human rights coalition, we demand the following. 1. Immediate invitation, arrest and prosecution of Mr. Eugene Epele Cheta by the Nigerian Police Force for assault, criminal intimidation, and abuse of office. 2. Public apology by the chairman to Miss Ogadimma Uchechi and her mother. Full compensation for medical expenses, displacement, and psychological trauma suffered by the victims. Public disclosure of the financial allocations and expenditures of Ahoada West local government area in line with transparency and accountability obligations. 5. The River State House of Assembly must, as a matter of urgency, summon the chairman to account for the stewardship in the local government since he assumed office, as we are aware that the allocation of that LGA is over R1 billion monthly. This, we believe, the chairman has become intoxicated with and has seen it as a scope fan. In line with the complaint of Miss Ogadimma about the deplorable state of the schools in Ahoada West, we demand that the LGA chairman renovate all the schools in the LGA within the next 90 days. This conduct constitutes criminal assault, conspiracy, intimidation, abuse of office, and violations of the fundamental rights of dignity, liberty, and personal security guaranteed under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We reiterate our call on the Nigerian police to immediately investigate, arrest, and prosecute all persons involved with principals and accomplices, regardless of the status of the office within the next 7 days, or we will stop at nothing than to fight for justice for all citizens, that their right has been trampled, including that of Minnie Uchechi and her mother.
On his part, Mr. Kentebe Ibiarodo, the environmental program manager at Right Actions, says that all that are involved to the threats of Miss Uchechi and her mom's life, as far as the issue on ground is concerned, will be held responsible.
It's very clear that there has been no work done in the last 10 years in terms of the educational sector in River State. However, we'll have to make it very known that whatever happens to Ms. Uchechi and her mother, we will hold every relevant people who have been calling that. And that talks about the DPO of that local government area, talking about the local government chairman, and the assembly members, both state and federal, and also the chief press secretary.
Ms. Uchechi and her widowed mother, Mrs. Faith Miller, narrated their side of the event.
Chairman Honorable Eugene Epele, which is the executive chairman of Ahoada West, came to my house on Sunday around 12 noon after service. Came to my house, confronted my mother, telling her that myself, I want to damage his image online, that I made a post about the secondary school in Ojo, and that video has made him to get calls from several persons that have insulted his office, and for that he instructed his brother Monday Cheta Epele to beat me and teach me lesson. While that at Monday Cheta pushed my gates, came into my compound and started beating me. If not for the intervention of my neighbors in the communities, he would have succeeded in killing me, like he said. He strangled my neck. I still have neck injuries up till now. And he said a passerby. That passerby is the one which is God's time Kakoro. He can also be interviewed. He's the one that dragged the shovel that he wants to use on my head. God's time Kakoro dragged that shovel from Monday Cheta from beating me. And that's what the chairman did to me. He supervised my beating. He was there with his security personnel and nothing with him.
On Sunday, Eugene Cheta Epele came to my house. As he came to my house, tell me that he can report a case between my daughter, that my daughter was posting something into Facebook. From there, I can't tell him that son too much. I have accident with you, that I am able to enter inside yard, make you tell me wetin my daughter do me. He say wetin he go do for this house. I come tell am say okay make I come to your house. He say no, I no go come to your house. I come tell am say please as people dey gather like this, how people go hear wetin you wan you comot from Port Harcourt? People go hear it again. No need na. I come kneel down. As I kneel down for Eugene Cheta, I beg am that anything my daughter do to you, forgive am and please. From there now, he come tell him brother say he no come only to report, he came here to come and beat their daughter. I say I come pay my daughter, enter inside, I come lock the gate. From there now, Eugene tell him brother, go and kill that girl. His brother push that zinc gate open and one hold on. The boy come beat me from my accident place. The blood come out. As the blood come out, and I come kneel down there. He enter inside my yard. Beat my daughter in jacket from neck here. Carry am up, push am to ballot. From there now, no fit go again. People come enter. No, no shovel I can't see as I raise up like this. I can't see shovel on top of the mud in hand to kill my daughter. From there, one boy from Oyo there carried the shovel from that man. That is the thing. That is what happened.
Also on his part, Courage Nsurimobu, Esquire, coordinator at Pilot Center for Civic Education Initiative, says that the legal team of the civic rights defenders will take legal steps to ensure that the victims get justice, emphasizing that members of the coalition of civic rights defenders will be embarking on a tour around all the 23 local government areas in Rivers State to seek completed projects as well as abandoned projects by LGA Chairman to ascertain their stewardship as public officers.
A collaboration of civil society organizations, and in this class of civil society organization, we have a legal team. So as a matter of fact, the legal team is considering the legal implications of the action of the chairman and definitely will take the right necessary legal steps